Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, September 22nd, 2024. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Now, we're going to get right into this. I ain't got time to play around with y'all. All right, the other night, right, I went to a Frankie Beverly Mays little, I don't know if y'all know who Frankie Beverly Mays is. If you don't, look him up. But he just died, right? So this whole weekend in my city, they've been doing tributes to Frankie Beverly Mays. Frankie Beverly, he died. Mays didn't die, which is his band, his group, what have you. So I went to one. And for those who say, Big Water don't like black folk, Big Water sell out, whatever, all I deal with. I mean, I ain't got nothing against white people. As a matter of fact, I live around white people. I work with white people. I go fishing with white people. I hang, y'all know me by now. If you don't, who cares? But the people that I hang out with the most are black people. That's where I go. That's my circle. That I hang with black people. I'm just all my life. And, they say birds of a feather flock together. I hang with my people. I'm not against my people. I'm against stupidity, whatever race you are. But anyway, so I went to this function. Black people, black women, black men. And I saw the black women in there. Most of her supporters nowadays are black women. She got some men, if you call them men. I don't consider people that still support Democrat men. Just my belief. Most male Democrats that are still Democrat nowadays are extremely liberal. Soft, weak, beta males. There are no alpha male Democrats in today's society. So if you're a Democrat and call yourself an alpha male, you are delusional. There's no way an alpha male can be a Democrat. That's just my view. Take it how you want. So I look around, and I told y'all they doing Frankie Beverly salute, and they're going to do Kamala Harris honor. So they had on their chucks. They had on their all white with their chucks on, and then they got on their little t-shirts with chucks and pearls in honor of Kamala Harris. Like she's done something. Before this election, the majority of y'all who supporting her now, they know who the hell she was. That's just facts. You obviously don't know who she was. If you knew who she was, if you knew her history of what she's really been about, you wouldn't support her. But y'all don't know. This is who they gave y'all, and y'all loyal to your party. You're loyal to your Democrat party. Y'all don't care who they put up there. If they would have put Lucifer up there, y'all support him. Lucifer better than Trump. Y'all would have called Trump the devil, even though your candidate is the devil. That's how delusional you are. Lucifer could have been the Democrat candidate for president, and y'all still be calling Donald Trump the devil. Even though the real devil, Lucifer, is your candidate. That's how delusional the Democrat Party and how, anyway. So y'all supporting a woman based on her race, which we don't know what it is. Who cares is my point. But y'all think she's black and she's a woman. That's all y'all know. When she was running for president, y'all didn't support her at all. She got no support. But now she's your great, I love her. Chucks and pearls. Ski. But none of that 4 years ago when she was running for president. Y'all went with the white man. Now y'all want to talk crap about us for supporting a white man, but y'all supported a white man over Kamala Harris when she was running on her own. How soon do we forget? You know y'all had a little thing called a Democrat primary when she was on stage debating against Joe Biden, Tulsi Gabbard, and all them people. Who did y'all pick? The white man over the sister that y'all love so much now that you think love you. But I got some troubling information about your girl, which I know it ain't gonna matter, but I'm gonna show it anyway. I know y'all don't care. Y'all gonna support her no matter what, because she's a Democrat, first of all. And you just gonna vote Democrat. I hate Trump. He's a racist. Check this shit out.
I intend to fight for Black Lives Matters. I intend to fight.
If Black Lives matter to her, why didn't I matter?
I don't agree what Kamala Harris did to my mom, and I don't agree with what she's done to other parents as well.
My message to all Americans, especially Black Americans, do not trust Kamala Harris.
I'm so proud of you right now, because you walked all the way down here and I wasn't expecting you to walk.
My daughter, Shayla, suffers from sickle cell anemia, a chronic, painful genetic disease.
As a prosecutor and law enforcement, I have a huge stick.
It's a very sharp stabbing pain, and it hurts a whole lot. Like from my chest all the way down, it hurts, including my side.
So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy.
When Kamala Harris was the California Attorney General, she had me arrested and prosecuted because my handicapped daughter was sick in the hospital and had missed some days of school.
I spent a majority of my time here at the hospital.
Kamala's horrible policies hurt mothers like me and the Black community. My name is Sheree Peoples, and this is my story. I am a single mother. I've worked as a certified nursing assistant and a caregiver. My daughter Shayla was born in 2002. When she was born, she was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. It affects all major organs in the body and also causes extreme pain. Her whole life, she has been on medications like morphine and Dilaudid to help her control the pain. In addition, she had to undergo blood transfusions every 3 weeks. My lifestyle became taking care of her almost full time. It is pretty typical for kids with Shayla disability to miss a lot of school.
I just got out of school. I've done 3 full days this week. Oh, I'm so tired.
And for years, the teachers were aware of her condition and her absences were all excused. California schools get their state and federal funding based off of average daily attendance. Schools are paid about...
Pay attention to this. This gonna show you why Miss Kamala did what she did, what she really cares about. Like she cared about the people, the Black people, the poor people. This what she really care about. Pay attention. You about to learn something. Some of y'all gonna close your ears, close your eyes, even not even watch this video. And if you start out watching it, you're gonna turn it off. You know who you are.
$30 per student per day.
In San Francisco, we threatened the parents of truants with prosecution.
I first heard of Kamala Harris when she got elected California Attorney General.
We are putting parents on notice. We are going to make sure that you face the full force and consequences of the law.
She wrote a report saying truancy was costing California schools $1.4 billion a year in funding.
Because of truancy, California public schools lose $1.4 billion a year in funding. I want money.
Kamala then wrote a law making it criminal for parents if their kids miss school time. Kamala even wrote a book called Smart on Crime.
You can read an excerpt from the book that she just plugged shamelessly. It's called Smart on Crime.
Talking about arresting parents for truancy.
I sent a letter on my letterhead out to every parent in the public school system.
In 2012, like all California parents, I received a threatening letter from Kamala Harris saying we'll go to jail for a year if our kids even miss 10% of school days. It was like a crazy intimidation tactic.
I'm going to start prosecuting parents for truancy.
Kamala Harris strikes again. She likes money. Y'all think she care about the people. I didn't put the words in her mouth. She said it. So here you have this mother. Her child missing school is costing California money. Miss Kamala Harris don't care that the child is dealing with an excruciating illness called sickle cell. She don't care nothing about that. You just a number to her. You're a number, you're a statistic that's missing school, costing us money, and I love money. This is, you call Donald Trump the devil. Really? Well, there's one example, and there's others, policies of Kamala Harris that hurt black people. What policy? You hate Donald Trump, he's a racist. Go back, pull up his policies, show me. You say he ain't do nothing for black people. Well, show me where he hurt black people. See, I'm showing you what Kamala Harris policy hurt black people. Show me a policy, whether he, I ain't gonna argue with you. Since y'all say he ain't do nothing for black people when he was in the office, Donald Trump ain't do nothing for black people. Show me where he hurt black people. Show me a policy, name, number, date. He enacted this policy and it hurt black people. Okay, I'm just gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt. He ain't do nothing for black people. Show me where he hurt black people. I'm showing you where Kamala Harris hurt black people. With her policy, her idea. This wasn't Joe Biden's idea, somebody she working for. This was her idea, her policy.
I thought, wow, this woman doesn't have any empathy. Is it because she's not a mother? I also thought, how could she not understand it would disproportionately affect people of color, single black mothers?
Because sickle cell is predominantly a black disease for some reason. I don't know if any white people, it might be some, but the majority of people with sickle cell, and pretty much everybody in the health community knows that, it affects predominantly black people. So therefore, but anyway, let's go.
But honestly, I didn't imagine it could affect me. Her teachers had her medical records from the Children's Hospital. I even had a 504 plan, which was an agreement between the school district and the parents to provide care for students with disabilities. It was April 18th, 2013, in the morning. I'm in my pajamas. I had just fed my daughter, gave her medications, sent her off to school. Little did I know, there was a warrant out for my arrest. All of a sudden, the police is outside my house, and they started banging on the door. I opened up my door, and 2 officers entered my home. They told me I was under arrest for my child missing school. They said I was going to jail. I was shocked. I said, but my baby is sick. The school knows that. And they said, go talk to Kamala Harris. Place your hands behind your back.
My mom did nothing wrong. We did everything we were supposed to. I was always bringing doctor's notes, always calling the school to let them know that I was in the hospital.
Then they handcuffed me. So they take me outside for what you call a perp walk. And oh my God, the TV news was there. The newspapers were there. You could swear I had killed somebody. It was degrading and humiliating. I was taken to the Criminal Justice Center.
Can I get a ski? I'm with her.
They took my mugshot. I was fingerprinted like a criminal, and I was terrified.
And it felt like I caused her so much pain because in reality it is because of me, even though I know it's not directly my fault. Sorry.
The next day, the Orange County Register showed the pictures of my arrest. They even had a close-up picture of my hands in handcuffs to show here's a black mother being arrested.
It's a truancy rate at over 2.5 times that of white students.
Everyone knew most truant kids were black. I think Kamala Harris wanted me as an example to threaten other single black mothers, like, this can happen to you if you don't get your kids in class. The police even put out a press release naming me and other black single mothers like Toya Daniels who got arrested the same day. But my hell was just beginning. They gave me 2 charges: failure to supervise and encourage school attendance, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. I couldn't believe it. They framed my daughter as a gang member and basically charged me with neglect. I spent the
This who y'all believe is better than Donald Trump. This who y'all believe care about black people. This who y'all believe care about black women. I tell y'all to do y'all research, because if you do your own research and not listen to the media, or like where they say, big boy, you gonna believe that propaganda and those lies. I guess they paying that woman a lie, as if she really wasn't arrested, charged. All that paperwork is fake, right? Or y'all gonna believe the lies that the liberal media is feeding y'all, tricking y'all into believing she was best for you. Again, show me the policy that Donald Trump did that hurt black people, because I'm showing you policies that Kamala Harris did that hurt black people. I ain't even saying Donald Trump did nothing for black people. He ain't do nothing for black people. Okay, Donald Trump ain't do nothing for black people. He ain't do nothing to hurt them either. If he did something to hurt them, besides y'all saying he a racist, whatever. Okay, he a racist. What did he do to hurt black people? Because he ain't did a damn thing to hurt me. In my view, he helped me because I was able to work. The economy was, so he helped me. But even if he ain't helped me, if the economy wasn't his doing, I can't think of damn policy he did or what damn Donald Trump did this and it effed my life up. But that lady there, I can tell you something that Kamala Harris did that effed her life up. Something Kamala Harris is directly responsible for that effed up the lives of black women. And y'all run around here with your chucks and pearls on talking about, I'm with her. Skeet!
next 2 years in court fighting these charges. Kamala assigned her nastiest prosecutors to my case.
My homicide prosecutors, my gang prosecutors. And they went over there and I said, when you go over there, look really mean.
Like 10 different prosecutors. They kept pressuring me to plead guilty and spend a year in jail. But I kept refusing because I did nothing wrong. All the time I had to spend going to court, I was struggling to care for my Shayla. I lost my job and couldn't pay rent, and we got evicted. I became homeless. We had to move into a motel.
And I ended up being in the hospital a lot during her trial. And in that hospital stay was when I had my stroke.
I had a stroke about 4 or 5 days ago. And right now I'm doing pretty good. My hand is doing okay, I guess.
In 2015, after 2 years, they finally just gave up and dismissed my case. In 2018, the Supreme Court of California ruled that truancy cannot be punished by incarceration. It was unconstitutional. The courts finally stopped Kamala Harris' abuses. When I look back, I ask, why did Kamala Harris arrest me? Why was Kamala Harris so insensitive to a black woman with a handicapped child? Well, first, I learned that Kamala Harris has no common experience with black people. She grew up with an Indian mother. I remember she kept saying she was Indian.
To become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good.
What we're going to cook today is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are Indian.
Yes.
And I learned she grew up in Canada, not in the United States, and went to a wealthy high school. I think in
I know I'm wasting my time. I know you Chucks and Pearls wearing, AKA ski, y'all ain't nothing nobody can say about her. Y'all can see the horn sticking up from her head. You can catch her on camera praying to her father, Satan. And y'all still, fake news, that wasn't her. So I know I'm wasting my time with the majority, especially black women. Y'all ain't. But not all black women. A lot of y'all, I'm proud of you. You're waking up. But overall, what I saw Friday night and they Chucks and Pearls, ain't nothing you can tell them. Nothing. If they see this, they're gonna turn it off. If they see that woman's story, they gonna bash the woman right here. They ain't gonna bash Kamala. They gonna talk shit about that woman for telling her story. I guarantee it. They would talk crap about this lady, but not Kamala. Even though Kamala did her wrong. They're gonna blame her for trying to hurt Kamala.
Canada, she must not have been exposed to American values, which respects the rights of individuals. When Kamala Harris ran for president in 2019, they asked her about arresting people like me, and she just lied her ass off.
The truancy program got a lot of criticism too. Did you actually lock anybody up?
No, we never locked anybody up. We never sent a parent to jail. And no parent went to jail. And we did prosecute some cases. But far few, only about 20.
It's ironic because Kamala helped raise money to bail out murderers, rioters, and thieves. But she thought I belonged in jail because I had a handicapped child. To me, Kamala is fake. She just repeats stupid things like unburdened.
What can be unburdened by what has been? What can be unburdened by what has been? I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know?
I found out she only became Attorney General because she was a mistress to the married San Francisco Mayor, Willie Brown. And today I see she tries appealing to black audiences by putting on fake urban accents.
And we're gonna do it again in 2024.
Black people are very down to earth. This is insulting to us.
You better thank a union member for vacation time.
Kamala, how stupid do you think we are?
Very.
And I saw Kamala's Twitter photo. That's from like 20 years ago. She's 60 years old today. Even with the heavy makeup, you can see she's 60. I've seen her pretending to be talking on the phone, avoiding the press. She's a terrible actress. She was calling young people stupid.
What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid.
With Kamala, we can't even say Merry Christmas.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
The laugh is so insincere.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
We have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke.
And yeah, I am radical.
All this woke and radical stuff doesn't do anything for me as a single black mother.
The lady asked the question about Kamala Harris. How stupid do you think black people are? I hate to answer that question this way, but a lot of us are very, very gullible. All you gotta say is racism, call a white man or a white woman racist, and we go, like hound dog, we coming. That's all you gotta say. You ain't gotta have no proof, no evidence, no nothing. Just say racism. Chanel Sharpton out, Jesse Jackson, Joy Reid, Roland Martin, Plies, now Plies. Plies didn't go this hard for Obama. Why all of a sudden he going hard for Kamala Harris? He's never went hard for no other candidate. Why her? Since when have Plies been a political pundit? That's how you ought to know something ain't right. Luke Skywalker, a political pundit. Somebody said, hey, we want some Cool J. That dude. That's who telling us who to vote for. Throw that D. Throw that D. You got to fill in the word what he was saying. If y'all know the song, you know what I'm talking about. That's who telling us who to vote for. Okay. He got the best interests of the black community at heart. Yeah. But anyway.
All it got me was inflation that hurt me and my kids. Grocery store prices are crazy. I can't pay for food on my income.
I am in favor of saying that we're not going to treat people who are undocumented and cross the border as criminals.
Black people has been in America for 400 years, but Kamala pushes us to the back of the line behind illegals. Why? As borders are. She just filling up our schools with kids who don't speak English just so they can get more government money. Illegals get free health care, but I have to pay. They get free housing, and I'm struggling to pay rent.
Are undocumented immigrants that are the least likely to commit a crime.
And it's more dangerous in our neighborhood. We don't need Venezuelan gangs.
To this day, at 22 years old, I suffer from full paralysis on my right arm and partial in my right leg.
Kamala Harris owes me an apology.
You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it.
An apology for what she did to us.
Let's be clear. My values have not changed.
Look, I am not a political person, but I want people to know what Kamala Harris has did to me. If she do it to me, she will abuse anyone if you give her the power.
Need I say more? No, I don't. But still I know, no matter how much proof, no matter what you bring out about her, they're going to attack me. They're going to attack that lady, saying we're anti-black. It be your own kind turning against you. They're gonna say I'm a sellout for exposing this fake woman. Kamala Harris is fake as a $4 bill. Don't be mad at me because I can see it and you can't. They're going to attack people like me, calling us sellout, because we ain't falling in line, because she's supposedly black. Or we hate women. I hate women. Or you a Trump bootlicker. Whatever. They're going to overlook all that truth. It's out there for you to see for yourself. You ain't got to take my word for it. Go check. She got a history for you to check out. You ain't got to take nobody else's word for it. You can go dig her past, whatever you want to call it. It's right there for everybody to see. But y'all don't want to see it. Y'all so caught up on symbolism, being the first this, that, and the other, first woman this, first black, and she's a and she in Divine Nine, all that bullshit. Y'all will let the devil right on in and won't give a damn and be mad at us because we ain't hearing it. I'm not hearing it. And I'm going to shout it from the rooftop. Get it, got it, good. Bye.